Israel Mobolaji Odunayo Oluwafemi Temitayo Owolabi Adesanya is a Nigerian-New Zealander professional mixed martial artist, kickboxer, and former boxer with multiple championships in all three disciplines. As a mixed martial artist, he currently competes in the middleweight division in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where he is a former UFC middleweight champion. In kickboxing, he is a former Glory Middleweight Championship title challenger. As of November 14, 2022, he is number 1 in the UFC middleweight rankings, and number 6 in the UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings. Adesanya is widely regarded as one of the best strikers in mixed martial arts, both offensively and defensively. Early life and background. Adesanya was born in Lagos, Nigeria, the eldest of 5 children. His father, Oluwafemi, is an accountant and his mother, Taiwo, is a nurse. Adesanya attended Chrisland School, Okbi, and enrolled in its Taekwondo after-school club until he was removed by his mother due to an injury. In 1999, he relocated to Ghana with his family for 10 months, but due to his parents wanting their children to receive a well-recognized higher education, he settled in Rotorua, New Zealand, at age 10 and attended Rotorua Boys High School. Adesanya was not interested in sports during high school, instead he was interested in Japanese anime such as Death Note and the manga series Naruto. Adesanya was bullied during his high school years and attributes the mistreatment he experienced to his decision to pursue martial arts later in life. Following high school graduation, Adesanya enrolled in a Bachelor of Science in Computer Design at the Universal College of Learning in Hwanganui. At the age of 18, he started training in kickboxing, after being inspired by the Muay Thai film Ong Bak. 2 years later Adesanya made the decision to cease his studies in pursuit of a career in kickboxing and went on to amass an amateur record of 32-0 before turning professional and fighting in China. At the age of 21, Adesanya moved to Auckland, New Zealand, and began training in mixed martial arts under Eugene Behrman at City Kickboxing, with future UFC fighters such as Dan Hooker, Kai Kara France and current UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. He trains in wrestling under the Romanian-New Zealander Andre Pule. Adesanya is multilingual. He is fluent in Yoruba, Nigerian Pidgin, and English. Professional kickboxing career. Early beginnings. In May 2010, Adesanya won the first fight of his 7-fight winning streak, defeating Tim Adesanya by unanimous decision. He won his next 6 fights, fighting almost exclusively with Wu Linfeng in China. His winning streak earned him a place in the 2014 Kunlun Fight 80 kg tournament, held during Kunlun Fight 2. He lost the semi-final bout against Simon Marcus by an extra round split decision. Adesanya afterwards made his Glory debut at Glory 15, when he faced Philip Verlinden. Verlinden won the fight by unanimous decision. The two of them fought a rematch at Glory of Heroes 3, 2 years after their first fight, with Adesanya winning a unanimous decision. Adesanya participated in the King in the Ring Cruiserweights 2 tournament of the regional circuit in New Zealand. In the quarter-final, he beat Slava Alekseichik by unanimous decision. In the semi-final he beat Paddy Afoa by knockout and won the tournament with a knockout of Jamie Eads. 6 months later, he took part in the 2015 Cruiserweights 3 tournament. He scored technical knockouts of Kim Loudon and Mark Timms in the quarter-final and semi-final bouts respectively, before winning the tournament for the second time with a first-round knockout of Paddy Afoa. Moving up in weight, Adesanya participated in the 2015 The Heavyweights 3, as well. He defeated Nace Foa by TKO in the quarter-final and Dan Roberts by KO in the semi-final, before facing Jamie Eads in the finals. The two had previously met in the final of the 2014 Cruiserweight tournament. Adesanya won the tournament final by unanimous decision. Glory Middleweight Championship. Adesanya won 5 of his next 6 fights, including victories over Yusri Belgorui and Bogdan Stoica. His loss came at the hands of future Glory middleweight champion Alex Pereira, who won by unanimous decision. Adesanya participated in the 2016 Glory middleweight contender tournament. He defeated Robert Thomas by unanimous decision in the semifinals, and won the tournament with a split decision victory over Yusri Belgorui. He fought Jason Wilness for the Glory middleweight championship at Glory 37, Los Angeles. Wilness won the fight by unanimous decision, although the result was considered controversial. His last kickboxing fight, before transitioning to mixed martial arts, was a rematch with Alex Pereira at Glory of Heroes 7. Pereira won the fight by knockout, after dropping Adesanya with a short left hook in the third round. Professional mixed martial arts career. Early career. Adesanya made his professional debut in 2012, with a TKO win against James Griffiths. He scored another TKO win against John Vac, before taking a 2-year hiatus from mixed martial arts. He returned to MMA in August 2015, when he won the fight against Song Kenan by TKO. He went on to amass an 8-0 record, fighting mostly in Oceanian and Chinese circuits. During this run, he won the AFC Middleweight Championship at Australia Fighting Championship 20 with a first-round TKO over Melvin Gillard, as well as the Hex Fight Series Middleweight Championship with a first-round KO of Stuart Dare. Ultimate Fighting Championship. In December 2017, it was announced that Adesanya had signed a contract with the UFC. He made his debut against Rob Wilkinson on February 11, 2018, at UFC 221. He won the fight via technical knockout in the second round. This win earned him the Performance of the Night bonus. Adesanya's next fight took place on April 14, 2018, against Marvin Vettori at UFC on Fox 29. He won the match by split decision. Adesanya then faced Brad Tavares on July 6, 2018, at the Ultimate Fighter 27 finale. Adesanya won the one-sided fight via unanimous decision. This win earned him his second Performance of the Night award. Adesanya faced Derek Brunson on November 3, 2018, at UFC 230. He won the fight via technical knockout in round 1. This win earned him the Performance of the Night award for a third time. While initially expected to serve as the CO main event, Adesanya faced former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva on February 10, 2019, in the main event of UFC 234. He won the fight via unanimous decision. This fight earned both competitors the Fight of the Night award. UFC Middleweight Championship. Professional boxing career. Prize fighting tournaments. Adesanya began his professional boxing career in November 2014 against two-time Australian champion Daniel Amann. He was granted one of 2 wild cards to enter the inaugural Cruiserweight Super 8 boxing tournament. The event was headlined by Shane Cameron and Callie Meehan at the North Shore Events Centre in Auckland, New Zealand. He suffered a controversial loss via unanimous decision after he looked to have outpointed Amann in the quarter-finals. Adesanya re-entered the Super 8 tournament in May 2015, held at Horncastle Arena in Christchurch. It was the second cruiserweight series, with the winner receiving $25,000 NZD and a new car. He won his first professional fight against fellow New Zealander Asher Derbyshire in the first seed. Adesanya knocked his opponent out in the second round. In the second fight of the tournament, Adesanya won a majority decision against Lance Bryant. In the tournament final, he defeated Brian Minto by split decision. Adesanya fought in the 2015 Super 8 Cruiserweight tournament. He won his semi-final match against Zane Hopman by unanimous decision, and defended the Cruiserweight crown with a unanimous decision win against Lance Bryant in the final. Controversies. In February 2020, Adesanya came under fire for comments made at the UFC 248 pre-fight press conference, where he said he would make opponent Yoel Romero crumble like the Twin Towers, referencing the September 11 attacks. The following day, Adesanya made an apology on his Instagram page, saying, "I was simply rambling and my brain worked faster than my mouth in a moment, to choose the wrong euphemism. You speak on the mic enough times and you're bound to miss the mark with some bars. I did on this one, and for that I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in future with my words." On March 25, 2021, New Zealand Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Sport, Grant Robertson, spoke out against Adesanya's flippant comments on his Instagram "Bro, I will fucking rape you" aimed at fellow UFC middleweight fighter, Kevin Holland. Robertson commented, "I'm sure Israel understands that. I believe he has deleted the tweet in question. It will be up to the UFC as to what they do. But I would certainly be making clear to him, and to anybody actually, that we have to take rape seriously. It's not an issue that anyone should be making jokes or flippant comments about at all." On November 16, 2022, Adesanya was arrested at John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City for the possession of brass knuckles. Personal life. Before taking up fighting, Adesanya regularly competed in dance competitions across New Zealand. He highlighted his passion for dance in a choreographed walkout at UFC 243. Adesanya is a fan of anime and has stated he would like to start an anime production company after retiring from fighting. His nickname, The Last Stylebender, is a reference to Avatar, The Last Airbender, an anime-influenced cartoon series. Adesanya has the image of one of the show's main characters, Toph Bafong, tattooed on his forearm. In September 2020, he became the first mixed martial arts athlete to sign a sponsorship deal with Puma. Adesanya was also signed as an ambassador for Steak.com in January 2021. Views and positions. Adesanya endorsed a yes vote in the 2020 New Zealand cannabis referendum. In June 2021, Adesanya advocated tougher penalties against coward punching following the death of his training partner Favak, who died after being punched in the head the previous month. Championships and accomplishments. Boxing. Super 8 Boxing Tournament. Super 8 3 Cruiserweight Champion. Super 8 4 Cruiserweight Champion. Kickboxing. King in the Ring. King in the Ring 86 kg 2 Champion. King in the Ring 86 kg 3 Champion. King in the Ring 100 kgs 2 Champion. Glory. 2016 Glory Middleweight Contender Tournament Winner Awards. Combat Press. 2017 Fight of the Year. Mixed Martial Arts. Ultimate Fighting Championship. UFC Middleweight Championship. 5 successful title defenses. Interim UFC Middleweight Championship. Performance of the Night vs. Rob Wilkinson, Brad Tavares, Derek Brunson, Robert Whittaker, and Paulo Costa. Fight of the Night vs. Anderson Silva and Kelvin Gastelum. Most knockdowns in a UFC title fight. Second longest winning streak in the UFC middleweight division history. Second most title fight wins in the UFC middleweight division history. Longest average fight time in the UFC middleweight division history. Australian Fighting Championship. AFC Middleweight Champion. Hex Fighting Series Middleweight. Hex Fighting Series Middleweight Champion. MMAJunkie.com. 2018 Newcomer of the Year. 2019 April Fight of the Month vs. Kelvin Gastelum. 2019 Fight of the Year vs. Kelvin Gastelum. 2019 Male Fighter of the Year. MMA Fighting. 2018 Breakthrough Fighter of the Year. 2019 Fight of the Year vs. Kelvin Gastelum. 2019 Fighter of the Year. CombatPress.com 2018 Breakout Fighter of the Year, 2019 Male Fighter of the Year, 2019 Fight of the Year vs Kelvin Gastelum, CagesIdaPress.com 2019 Fighter of the Year, 2019 Fight of the Year vs Kelvin Gastelum, MMAdna.nl 2018 Rising Star of the Year, The Body Lock, 2019 Fighter of the Year, World MMA Awards, 2018 Breakthrough Fighter of the Year, 2019 July 2020 Charles Mask Lewis Fighter of the Year, 2019 July 2020 International Fighter of the Year, 2021 International Fighter of the Year. Voting period for 2019 awards ran from January 2019 to July 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Subsequently, the voting period for 2021 awards ran from July 2020 to July 2021. MMAmania.com 2019 Fighter of the Year, 2019 Fight of the Year vs Kelvin Gastelum, Hallberg Awards, 2019 New Zealand Sportsman of the Year, Wrestling Observer Newsletter, Most Outstanding Fighter of the Year, MMA Match of the Year, Pay-Per-View Bouts, Mixed Martial Arts Record, Professional Kickboxing Record.